Greg, save versus poison.
Shit. I missed.
Okay. Eric?
Yeah.
I can't say what I'm thinking.
Check this. Okay, 17.
Oh, right. Well, so Hesna collapses, of all people, which should probably make you really nervous.
Lord help us.
And Tarhun, you manage to, just before you start poking at the walls like Hesna was doing, you see her go down, and you move your hands away from the walls out of sheerest, dumbest luck.
The only kind of luck I know.
You and Elias are the only ones who are, not Elias, you and Ismail are the only ones who are currently vertical.
Now,
and Elias may inform you that these guys are about to die.
Does the spiral staircase go down any further?
Nope.
No.
And we can't go up?
Correct. And there are those doors, but that's what seemed to cause some trouble. But apparently the staircase did the same, and the walls, if you start like pushing at them and trying to make them be doors,
will do the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Well, one of us is going to have to try to force the door. Ismail.
But not with our hands.
I'm not the fastest wolf in the pack. With our shoulders, perhaps?
No, I'm going to take out the wooden, my staff. I have a staff I brought with me.
Oh.
So I will go over to the door with my staff, and I will bang the door with my staff.
Yeah. Interesting.
God be with you.
Good old 10-foot pole.
Yeah, God is very much with you. The staff shivers into ashes. Save versus poison, Sean.
Okay.
Oh.
The outlook is not very good in this situation.
Oh, yeah. I got a 14 and I need a 13. I'm okay.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, fortunately, since Sean has undergone some adversity, you've forgotten the key to the entire situation, haven't you?
The books?
Yeah, something with the books.
Sean.
Yes.
Where are you?
We're underground. We're in a library.
Underground.
What was that?
You're not underground.
We're in a well.
No, you're not.
Oh, we're not, huh?
Of course not. You know exactly where we are. You already read some of it.
What have you read in your book, friend?
We're in a poem.
Right.
How does this poem end?
I pulled out the poem.
Is that the one where there only remained one at the end?
Well, yeah, really. No, it's not as narrative as that, guys. You don't look for it and like follow the breadcrumbs that the girl leaves in the poem. No, it's not that narrative. This is weird, abstruse philosophical poetry.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So therefore, without going into too much detail, as long as you just like immerse yourself in the poem, you will find yourself moving quite easily and careful and without stress or problems out of the door.
Okay. I will do that.
So basically, it's insofar as your character survived the death blow, you should be able to get out. Now, as far as preserving the lives of those,
I'm sorry, but how does that work? Like, what did he do? I don't understand.
Sure, he just started reading the poem and reciting it. And as he, attuned his mind to the concepts in it, then everything in the room makes sense, including like opening the doors right at the moment that the poem mentions opening the doors of perception or some shit like that, and out he goes. So,
did he leave the door open for me?
yes, I think yes, you guys are able to all go.
Yes.
Although Tarhoon probably has the job of dragging everybody out by their feet.
That's what I pretty much thought. Yeah, getting everyone down the stairs and bundling them into the next room.
Now, if we go to the what am I trying to say? If we go to the map of the area that I used for the overall leftover House of Wisdom, you will find that there is a circular tower, or what was left of it, on the other side of the well. And although I'm not saying that's exactly where you were, you guys, as soon as the divination hit, you guys entered like a different metaphysical space.
A different metaphysical space.
So,
okay.
So the point is that you will step out into that courtyard, and everybody's the horsemen are gone. You know, various lepers have all been killed by them, and you know, building the last few huts and stuff are aflame. You know, the place has been cleared and pillaged further. And
I'm still dying.
Well, the two of you actually got out within the few minutes that I rolled, or the three of you. So at this point, you can if properly looked after, you will survive.
Oh, okay.
It's just you're sick as dogs and are going to be totally
useless.
And so
it's like in real life. I touch a door handle and I have fucking COVID.
There you go. Right.
I know. There you go.
Okay, so anyway, that puts us at the end, and the way that, let's take a look at the way this works. I've actually never done, I haven't done this for years, like looking up the experience and stuff like that and what you get. As I recall, since you recovered the, there we are. Since you recovered the money under the proper conditions, which is that it has to be guarded by some creature that has no use for it. That's actually the definition. Here we are. Experience points. Defeating enemies. A minor way of gaining experience.
Oh.
This is not a game about combat or slaying foes. These activities are simply frequent necessities in the harsh reality of the game. Characters who prefer to fight when it is unnecessary are lunatics, possibly psychotic, and not likely to survive long in a game run by a competent referee. I have to admit, I tried very hard. Those wolves rolled very hard to hit. I was quite disappointed. So let's see. To count for XP purposes, right? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. The battle force of arms. Okay, so enemy hit dice. 1. So that's 10 each for the wolves. And for the, let's see, sneak attacks, tricking, negotiating, using magic, neutral, pacify, okay. Right. Special ability, right, count as 1 hit die more. Okay, so that snake was actually pretty good. That snake was like 75. So that gives you 135 experience points. I'm not quite sure whether you divide them up or not.
Yeah, we divide
Probably.
everything, I think.
Okay. And so
you calculate the sum and then we split between the players.
So that's 135 divided by 6. We'll count Ibars for this purpose. He killed the snake.
Yeah.
Well done.
So,
badly.
right. Now, XP, on the other hand, is a whole different thing.
Because you get it from silver and gold, right?
Yes. Well, 1 silver piece is worth 1 experience point. And I mean, we're talking like, 6,000 silver pieces worth
Nice.
treasure here. And so should you get it to a suitable spot, which we would
Correct.
if we were going to do that, then you would end up with 1,000 apiece.
Hey!
That's what you do divination for, guys. Otherwise, it would be like 100 apiece.
It's still a miracle that I didn't get bit even once.
I tried. Right. So
We
anyway, though.
we never found the
guess
Roman
I'll-
treasure
Oh, but after the
Yeah.
divination,
after the defeat.
the
disappeared.
role, the way that I'm going to do it, it was kind of crappy this time. It was a first pass, but the way I'm going to do it
Yeah,
is that the role regarding the treasure and the divination either enhances what's already there
Or changes it completely.
or changes it into something else. Depends.
Yeah.
So in this case, I liked the idea. I just found the business about the philosophy in my little researches and decided to throw it in. But
Mhm.
that result could occur. That result could occur.
Yeah.
Given the table as I will eventually construct it.
Yeah, I like the way you're talking about divination is that it still requires the GM has to be creative and on their toes.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not just about revealing a bunch of rooms. A very strong choice by one of the characters forces them into a new situation that as a creator the GM has to respond to. But again, not out of space and not out of nowhere. You
Right.
have a chance. You have values and things like that. But again, it's not totally capricious.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a somewhat
I like
systemic way for people to learn how to do it. But
Yeah.
but still, it's really no different than just coming. I mean, I'm very contemptuous toward the idea that, how can I do that? I mean, that would be hard. And it's kind of like, what did you come here for?
Right.
I mean, you want to play something that's all mapped out and ready for you to just pick up and recite. To go play a fucking video game, I mean, that guy did all the work.
No,
to do that. This
yeah.
is something else. You come here to work, to do this. But anyway, guys, I'm falling over. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
There
we'll
is
carry on,
well,
we'll carry on the
maybe
discussion
proper-
and such. I think I'm going to close the playtest because I've got to go and write down 10,000 things. And if
Okay,
you ask
boss.
me, I've got the pretty good makings of a pretty good Baghdad adventure for the book right here. So,
I think so too.
yeah, it
Great.
should be fun.
Good.
Nice.
Good night, everybody.
Nice.
Good night.
Okay, good night, everybody. Take care.